I swear that the Basketball Wives are the only other show I know who has worse friendships than Real Housewives of Potomac. But anyway, let's talk about it, you guys. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 15. As I said, worst friendships on television. I don't even know. At a point, I'm actually questioning, do these women even like each other? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, y'all are not friends. I mean, I've been around long enough. I know what friendship looks like. Y'all ain't friends. None of y'all. Y'all not friends. Y'all will flip and turn on each other. I'm like, child, y'all are like a pack of wolves. Y'all be running together, and then the next thing you know, y'all biting each other's tails, and then licking each other's ass. I can't. Ooh, baby, it would be a fight. That's what they'd be looking. Be like, girl fight, girl fight. If I was involved, I'd be like, child. Every 2 minutes, I'd be swinging. Baby, I'd be taking windmilling the shit out of one of you bitches. Because it's just terrible how y'all flip on each other. I'm like, y'all be sitting up at each other's houses, grinning and skinning, drinking each other's liquor, eating each other's food, smiling, kikiing, cackling, and then on the phone. And it's not just a kiki. You know, it's one thing to just have a kiki, but y'all be doing vicious shit. Like bringing ex-wife of a raggedy bastard onto the show, unbeknownst to one of the other castmates. And that's life-changing shit. You all literally ruined Giselle's whole relationship. All of that playing together, I believe, had a lot to do with the fact that Sherman and Giselle are actually not in a relationship anymore. Things that change life and lifestyles, those are things that get a bitch beat up. That's not friendly. That's crazy stuff. But anyway, whatever. Let's talk about these folks, Cheryl. Okay, so after the whole separation of everything and all the girls get on their way going over to the little event that Monique had planned out to go to, you know, to find out about the perfume and the oils and all this stuff, Giselle is left there waiting on Robin. Robin's pissing around, playing around, and complaining, getting on my goddamn nerves complaining, Robin. Like, you have become... I used to like Robin. I did. I used to like Robin. Robin was like my favorite, I think, in season 1. Robin, ooh. I liked you better when you ain't had no money. Girl, you got $5 and you changed up. I don't know what's going on because that $5 got you feeling a little special. And you just complain and you whine and you're always in some mess. I'm like, what is going on? But anyway, Monique has said to Ashley, well, you know, you usually be hanging around with Giselle and Robin. So what, are you like spying on us now? Did Dane invite you to go with them? So what are you going to do? You're going to report back to them and all of that? I was like, what? It was just offensive. Like, I'm like, now, Monique, I don't know why you're even doing this with Ashley, because Ashley will come at you. Ashley will come right at your throat, Monique, and then you're going to be whining. You'll be whining and crying and drunk. I don't know why you're even going at Ashley like that. And sure enough, 2 seconds later, Ashley was like, if you only knew what Sharice been saying about you. I was like, oh, gosh. It's in the confessional. I'm like, and I knew When that confessional popped up, I said, Ashley wouldn't be Ashley, baby, if she don't come at Monique's throat before this episode is over. Because that's what she gives. Ashley is truly Sheree Whitfield 10.0, honey. She is everything that Sheree would love to be. A mess. Anyway. So later on, they go and they do their thing and all of that. And the girls end up coming back together when they get to the perfume part, okay? So they meet down in Gross. And they are going to go to this woman's shop who's been in business for like 30 years. Nice little shop, little quaint shop. And she had a lot of information to, as a business owner. I was really impressed with the lady and how open she was to talk to them and show them how she does things. And I thought they were really, they're supposed to be classy. They're some of the unclassiest bitches that I've ever seen. I was like, there was parts where it was kind of cringe worthy how they were acting when the woman was really giving them some real live information about how she built her business and that kind of thing. And they were kikiing and cackling and acting like what the shit they was saying wasn't important. That bullshit that they do was more important. I was like, classy, huh? If that's classy, baby, I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it. Y'all don't give me classy. Y'all give me just a little hint of trash, but okay. When they get to the whole thing, Robin immediately with her whiny bullshit. So y'all didn't want to wait on me? Y'all just decided to leave me? Because that's what Giselle fed her. That was the spoonful of shit that Giselle put in her back. And now she's blurting it out and they're like, what? No, that's not what happened. Now they done busted Giselle in a lie, baby. And Giselle's trying to backpedal and pussy pop and they got caught and they're like, no, bitch, that is not what happened. That's not what was said. And she had to eventually say, I did tell him to go ahead, but I just want to spend time with Robin instead of him. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, now, Robin, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Because your girlfriend's a liar. Giselle, you're a liar. You're flat out lying. You started some shit for no reason. And why did you do that? Why did you do that? You're sitting around leading that damn Robin by her leash and having her falling out with people and being mad at people for no reason. That's an issue. That's problematic. Robin, bitch, are you paying attention? Probably not, huh? Anyway, a mess. So as they're going through the little perfume shop, it was Giselle and Karen got to going at it again. They got to going at it and stuff. So like I was saying, how this was the one thing that I thought was really disrespectful, okay? So the woman at the shop, after she did, talk to them and all that, showed them the back room and all that, she gifted them candles that she created. These candles. And these whores were sitting over there laughing and kicking and got to this one candle and was saying that the goddamn candle stunk. And was like, child, that candle smelled like padussy. I was like, are they serious? Padussy. Girl, you know what padussy is? No, and neither does anybody else, because actually the joke, okay, when you start referencing jokes and things that other people did, it was never padussy, it was actually budussy is what the joke was. Giselle, when you start telling other people's jokes, get all the punchlines right. It was budussy. Budussy. Okay? Whenever that was told, it was budussy. Butt, dick, and pussy. That's what the joke was. It wasn't pudussy, it was budussy. But whatever. Yes, it's funny. Yes, it's funny. But it wasn't funny to be sitting up in there telling that joke about something somebody gave you. And then it's on camera. So it's going to be played back nationally. It wasn't like an inside joke. It was a joke for everybody. And that was just so rude. And that was very classless. I was just cringing like, is she kidding? And then padussy versus budussy, I was just like, girl, just shut up, Giselle. Just shut your mouth. Hot ass mess. Anyway, so they go now and they have this dinner. And at this dinner, Ashley, bitch, you were literally obnoxious. She was in her full 10.0. She was obnoxious at this dinner. Giselle and Karen got started again. And they were like, well, I want to bring up something that had been said. You know, they going back into their old bullshit. And then that goddamn Giselle says something about, well, girls, this is why you're not wearing your rings. And then she brings up this whole thing about her not wearing the rings. And where is things with her and Ray while she's so busy worried about this, that thing, and the other. Well, the little thing with Giselle and Karen didn't last too long because Ashley jumped her ass in there and got to talking about, yeah, well, I heard that Ray was saying that he want to move to Florida, and if you don't want to move, then he'll leave your ass and go ahead and move. That's what the streets are saying. She always got down with the streets are saying. I said, girl, that damn ass obnoxious. And Karen's like trying to laugh it off, and I'm like, Karen, you look stupid. Every time you try to laugh it off, now you're trying to cuss Ashley out, and it ain't working because Ashley got the 411 on you. This is the shit that people really are saying. But like, what friend do you know, y'all not friends that you always got to bring this up in a group of people and just because she uses it to blast her. You know, she don't call her and be like, bitch, people on the street, they're saying this, that, and the other. No, she waits until all the girls are together and then she fucking blasts the shit that she heard. And that would be cool, Ashley, but your life is raggedy as fuck. If your life wasn't raggedy, I would be like, all right, Ashley, bitch, you got it going on. Now, if Candace, well, I can't even give it to Candace. Because that Candace shit is fucked up too. There ain't not one soul that's even available to be able to do the shit that you be doing. Like, seriously, when you start blasting people with this type of shit, your shit gotta be A1. A1. No issues at all. You can't be sitting around with rumors that your husband is messing with penis and everybody know that you want kids but your husband don't want them. And half the time your husband don't want you. Your mammy ain't shit. And all. You can't be sitting around with that type of shit sitting on your porch and you barbecuing, bitch. That don't work. That don't work. So you need to chill. Seriously. So Karen and Ashley's going back and forth. Then the next thing you know, there's this whole thing with Ashley blasts out Monique and Sharice. With like, well, yeah, Sharice, and I knew it was coming. Yeah, well, Sharice, you know, you saying some stuff about Monique that would lead me to believe that your friendship ain't all that what you say it is either, bitch. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, Ashley. I ain't say nothing about her. Oh, yes, you did, bitch. You said when we was all there that she was trying to take your friends and your contacts and trying to use them to get well known in Potomac. Bitch, you said it. And all of us heard you. That goddamn Sharice went to try to backpedal a pussy pop. And Monique was like, what? And I'm like, So that was all out there. So then the next thing you know, Robin and Giselle start going in on Monique. Well, Robin starts it up with Monique about just admit that you were messy by inviting Kendall into the circle to try to get at Giselle. And baby, the gloves were already off because Sharice had already thrown shit on Monique's porch, and Monique was trying to hold back for a little bit, but then Monique was like, well, it wasn't even really me. It was Sharice. Sharice is the one that really wanted to bring Kendall around. I said, oh, and everybody was giving, what? It was Sharice. And that's when Giselle said, really, Sharice? Really? So you're still mad at me about some shit from 92 fucking years ago, bitch? And you were sitting around plotting and planning and doing all this? She said, she said, okay, that's cool. And Sharice tried to backpedal pussy pop, but it didn't work. It didn't work. But then we got Giselle in her confessional. She's like, I hope Monique doesn't think that she's getting off and that I think that she's innocent, because you're not. Just as much at fault as her. And you'll be treated as such. I said, yes, Giselle. Now that right there, I was team Giselle. Yeah, you two bitches are low down and dirty. The two of you. And Sharice was in her confessional and said, well, I didn't really like lead Monique to do that, but I threw it out there because I knew she would. Because you basically saying again that you think that Monique is a not shit ass bitch, and you knew that if you just threw it out there that to try to get in your good graces and to get back at Giselle, that bitch would take it and run with it, and she did. And she did. I said, So right when everything was getting, and this was like everything that got real juicy, and then I laughed so hard, honey, because then the man comes out. The man, they were in the restaurant. The man come out from the restaurant and told them they need to get the fuck on out of there. I said, you classy bitches. He's like, they said, oh, is it time to go? He gonna say, if there's nothing else I can do for you, then you all need to get the fuck on up and get the fuck on out. Now, he said it nice and in French, you know. Leave the seat, sugar, and get the fuck on out of here. You ain't spending no more money. PP, bye-bye, bitch. I said, no, y'all classy ass ain't getting served out the restaurant. Oh, classy bitches. A mess. I said, okay. That was a hot mess. I said, I bet he ain't getting no tip. But whatever. Read the shit out of them. But right when everything was so, and they kept right on talking, when everything was so fucking juicy, here come that goddamn cat. I said, Candace, you are an idiot. She tries again to insert herself to say some things about how she's feeling and how she felt when they basically laughed at her last time. And Giselle and Candace basically started laughing at her again. I said, bitch, they're laughing at you again. I was like, it's just ridiculous. Did you think just clowned her again? The next day, she goes and sits with Karen, and she sits with Sharice. And they basically are telling her, girl, you're too much. You're too much. You do too much. You run around. You got your nose all in the air. Nobody's buying what you're selling. And it just looks stupid. And I told you not to tell them all your business in the first place. But you did. And now they're laughing at you because you're laughable. Because you're stupid. And then she sit over there crying. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it seems to me like when Karen was like, oh, I didn't mean to make you cry. I don't believe she meant to make her cry. But I believe them two mean-ass whores got a kick out of it. I think it put a chuckle in their belly that they made her cry. And Candace, I thought you was groovy, but you old lonely asshole. You lonely and you're desperate. And that's coming across. And that's just stupid. You need to backtrack that and fix that. You can't do that. You're not going to be able to make it with these ladies being all lonely and shit. Girl, get your shit in order. Go on back at them bitches the way you were like episode 2, 3. That's where you need to go back to. But this old lonely, desperate girl, fuck all that. It looks stupid. And you keep putting yourself in a position for them to eat you up, and they're going to continue to eat you up. Last thing. Giselle and Monique. Child, that damn Monique goes over there and talks to Giselle. She wants to try to make up. Backpedaling pussy pop is what she's doing. I got there. Giselle is just as rude, mean. She is a mean, devilish something, honey. She came out here, but I mean, I was here for it. I'm here for it. She came on. She said, do I even want to have breakfast with you? Do I want to eat with you? I said, you know, everybody's talking to me like that. I'd be like, no, you don't want to eat with me, bitch. I would have hit her in her mouth with the plate. Like, but you're not going to be talking to me like this all crazy. And on camera, too? No, whore. But they went over there and they talked, and Monique was trying to backpedal a pussy pop. Giselle would not let it happen. She was like, bitch, bring your calves this way. Don't take them that way, because I'm not accepting no parts of that apology, bitch. None whatsoever. You were guilty, just like Sharice. You took a shot at me, and you missed. I said, bitch, come on through, Giselle. She said, you took a shot at me, and you missed. But see, I'm like a ninja. I sit back, and I wait till the best time, and when I take my shot, I blow your whole motherfucking face off. I said, bitch. Monique, if you didn't feel stupid, trust me. Shut up. I'll talk to y'all next week. Giselle. Whole face, bitch. Whole face.